In this video, we'll talk about force and Newton's first law. So in this video, we'll talk about force and Newton's first law. So, well, to understand all three Newton's laws, then we must know what is force. Well, force is said to be when something causes an object to change its velocity. Maybe you push someone or you punch someone and it make them move or and then make them fall. So um, the thing that caused them to change velocity is called force. And well, force is written as F, of course, and its unit is Newton, and this is also a vector. So, for example, like an object is being dragged down by is falling down, then it's dragged down by the gravitational force P, and you write it like this. And so a little caution before we dig into the first law is that um, the Newton laws only work in inertia frame of reference. Um, and so the other frame of reference that uh, where the Newton laws don't work are called non-inertia. Oops, inertia, right? Frame of reference. So the difference is that the non-inertia frame of reference have an acceleration with respect to this inertia frame of reference. So for example, if I have this is the ground, right, and this is a person running, then he's running with um, the an acceleration a. So if you put the frame of reference as the ground, then it's inertia because it's not moving or anything. It's staying still, but this guy is moving with an acceleration to the ground. So if you put your perspective in, this guy's maybe vision, then that's an that's a non-inertia frame of reference. And back to the first law, it's quite simple actually. It states that if there's no force there's no force acts on an object, then its velocity remains. Um, I think the most two common situations for this is that an object is staying still, and not if you don't push it or you don't break it or anything, you don't act any force on it, then it just remains still like that. Or an object is going with a constant velocity. If there's no force on it, then its velocity remains unchanged, remain that value. And so knowing this law can help you do a type of physics problem called um, equilibrium problems. So maybe if I have a setting like this, um, so these are two strings tied to this ball, and it there are three forces acting on it. You don't need to know these T. What are these T yet? This is just an example. So the equation form for this law is that the sum of all these force vectors um, equals 0. Then the object stay still. And with this definition, you can solve these equilibrium. And with this definition, you can solve all these equilibrium problems. In fact, there is also another equation to help you solve these type of problems. But yeah, this is one of the most basic thing that you should know to solve this.